Hey guys, this is LucasHorclox and I'm here to bring you an update video on what I'm going to be doing for this channel. I'm going to be explaining on, well, the projects that I have currently right now, Tales of Graces F and Tales of Destiny Remake, those two Let's Plays, along with what I'm going to be doing for the future. I know it's a little bit thinking ahead, but I actually want to make sure I have the input of you guys, and also I want to get some of your opinions from some stuff that I'm doing right now and I'm willing to do. So to start this off, Tales of Graces F and Tales of Destiny Remake Director's Cut. Those two projects, I know there hasn't been any updated videos for those, especially Tales of Graces F, and I feel so bad because we're in June and I got that game in what? Was it in March? Yeah, it was in March, and I still haven't really done like the second half of the game. And it's one thing, well, part of the reason is because of college, but the other reason is because I'm always discouraged to record anything PS3 related because of my Dazzle. As you can see, as you've seen from all those videos, I've done so many different recording setups for the Dazzle, and just seeing the last session that I did for Tales of Graces F, that was the last straw. I don't know what, but the quality was crap, and I know you guys see it too. It's like you can barely read the text. It's just like all Sharpie and everything. It's just so retarded. I'm sick and tired of that Dazzle always doing such crappy quality, and also doing the frame rate skip thingy. It wasn't that big of a problem now because, I mean, at least it doesn't desync it or it goes like fast forward all the time, but it's just like those little bit of frame skips or frame fast forwarding, whatever they call it. It just annoys me, and I'm pretty sure it annoys you guys too. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm putting those projects on hiatus until I get the HD PVR, because I know I've been meaning to get that for quite a while, but it's very hard to come up with $200 considering that I spent a lot of money on gas and food from me going to college. So I'm gonna be trying to actually save up my money this summer in order to get the HD PVR, so that way I won't have any excuse. I don't know if it's my laptop. I think it's actually my laptop being the one who's actually shitting, not the Dazzle, because I've seen some videos on the Dazzle on YouTube, and they're pretty good. The quality's pretty good, even on a PS3 and everything. But hopefully with the HD PVR I can fix those problems, and at least if it does have any issues that I might come up with, hopefully not, at least I'll say, well, I have the best recording hardware that I could find. So well, yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be putting Tales of Graces F and Tales of Destiny Remake on hiatus because of the Dazzle. I'm just sick and tired of it recording so shitty. So I'm just gonna do you guys a favor. That's why I'm doing that. I am not gonna abandon them. I'm not, especially Tales of Graces F. I appreciate a lot of people, or not a lot, but I'm appreciating that some people are saying, yeah, you know, I'm glad that you're doing this because we're not getting this game until this date in Europe, and it's actually most European people, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm glad that some of you guys are enjoying it and everything. I'm really enjoying it. It's my first time playing it too, the English version. So I definitely want to continue that. Also, I do actually have 2 videos on the last session that I did that I haven't uploaded. I haven't edited them on Pinnacle Studios. Part of that is due to laziness and me being discouraged by the Dazzle, but I'll get those uploaded this weekend. So don't worry, I'm gonna upload those last 2 shitty videos where we get to Grill Side and we do stuff, and then we get to the next, well, then we get to our next objective to what to go. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Alright, that's that done with Tales of Graces F and Tales of Destiny Remake. What's next? Oh yeah, I know I have been doing a lot of fighting games lately. I've been uploading a lot of videos of fighting games like X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Street Fighter Alpha 2, and Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. and I want to ask you, what do you guys think about me doing all those playthroughs of those fighting games? I mean, for me, I really enjoyed them because I love those. Well, I don't know how this started, but like I guess I'm in a phase where I'm liking a lot of 2D Capcom fighting games. So so I guess I just for filler, or to at least update something on my channel. That's why I've been doing a lot of fighting game videos because well, I mean they're quick and easy and it's fun to do anyway. But I want to know what your opinion on me doing a lot of fighting games. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it like, oh, everybody's doing that? Because I know there's a lot of people who upload videos on, well, those type of games. And also, I actually, like I last said, I got the Sega Saturn so I can play X-Men vs. Street Fighter and Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. At least the arcade perfect versions, because fuck using emulators. I also managed to buy myself yesterday. I went to some really cool 90s old retro store that I have in Savannah. They're in Savannah. Yeah, I live in Savannah. And it's so cool. I didn't know that they had this store. It's called Planet Fun, and it has a bunch of shit from the 90s, like toys, magazines, games, especially games. They sell a bunch of old consoles. I'm so surprised. That's where I got my Sega Saturn. And I brought myself a Sega Dreamcast. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Sega consoles lately, and this is actually probably the only two Sega consoles I'm gonna get, cause just because of the fighting games. I got the Sega Dreamcast so I could play Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and Street Fighter 3 Double Impact, which are the ported versions of Street Fighter 3 New Generation, and the other one I think it's called Second Impact. And basically, yeah, I got this Dreamcast for that because I love those fighting games, and I remember playing Marvel vs. Capcom 1 way back when it was on the arcade, and it was really awesome. I know I have Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and it's actually, well, a much more better game because it has a lot of characters and shit, but Marvel vs. Capcom 1, like, one thing that I really like about fighting games, or at least the 2D Capcom fighting games, is the presentation. And what I mean by that is like the character roster, the music and stages, and all those itty bitty little details, and the graphics and that these fighting games have. So yeah, I got myself a Dreamcast. I don't have Marvel vs. Capcom 1 yet, but I just ordered that game today on Amazon, so I'm hoping get some videos on Marvel vs. Capcom 1, and I'm gonna make like an introductory video on it, sharing my thoughts and my personal opinions about the game, and it's gonna be fun. One thing I gotta give it though, I did a lot of research for the Dreamcast before buying it, and I realized that a lot of people say that the Dreamcast controller, the irregular one that comes with it, is a piece of crap, and now I can see why. Let me just can I actually? Well, hold on. Let me just. Yeah, I think I can reach here. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of retarded because well, obviously you guys can't see what I'm doing, but I'm getting my Sega Dreamcast right now. Oh, I'm getting the Sega Dreamcast controller. But anyway, if you actually own a Dreamcast, you would realize that a lot of people do not like the regular controller because considering this is supposed to be the successor for the Sega Saturn. In many ways it is. I love the Sega Dreamcast. It's really an awesome console and everything. I love the little VMU thingies. It's like a little visual memory card. But what I hate about it is the D-pad. One, I can't believe that they haven't even programmed these games, these fighting games, to work for the joystick. I think that's only for 2D fighting games. I don't know about 3D fighting games like Soul Calibur. Which I never plan to get anyway, but I mean I'm baffled that they don't use the joystick. I was hoping it would use it and not the shitty D-pad, which looks like the Nintendo 64 D-pad. It's just simple. It's just like a cross, and it slips very easily. But I have a friend who has Marvel vs. Capcom 1, so So I managed to borrow his copy so I could play for a little while. And I just realized it's so hard playing fighting games, or at least 2D fighting games with this. The D-pad sucks. There's no 6-button layout either. It's just X, Y, A, B, and the trigger button serves as the I think it's the Z and C? I don't know. It serves as the last 2 buttons for the 6 buttons, and it sucks so much dicks. It's just, just the Sega Dreamcast controller is just a huge letdown comparing from the Sega Saturn, which, like I said on my X-Men vs. Street Fighter and I think Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter videos, I said that it was really awesome, because the D-pad, it actually is responsive. So what I did was, I also ordered a third-party controller called the Mad Catz one. I did a lot of research because there's another controller that has a 6-button layout, like the Mad Catz one, called the Quantum Fighter Pad. But then I've seen like a lot of reviews that said it was a piece of shit, and there's other people that said it was awesome. And then, yeah, I did my own research. I did a lot of research before I bought. Well, no, I bought the Sega Dreamcast first, but I did a lot of research in order to find a usable fighting pad for those fighting games. I know they're not going to be perfect. The best way to actually play those games is on an arcade stick, and I'll get one eventually. But I want to get a fighting. I want to get like a separate controller because I like playing fighting games with my nephews and my friends and all that jazz. So I got myself the Mad Catz one. I ordered it today too, and hopefully that will serve better. I've seen the D-pad. It is way much more. It looks way much more better than this one, and it has a 6-button layout. So hopefully, yeah. That's enough with fighting games. So I just wanted to know what's your opinion on them, like all the ones I'm doing, and I'm gonna be doing Marvel vs. Capcom 1, like I said, once it comes out, and I'm actually gonna use the Dazzle for those, cause like I said, yeah, the Dazzle sucks dicks when it comes to recording PS3 gameplay, but it has decent quality when it comes to, or at least 2D games like X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 1. At least from what I've seen when I was looking back at those videos that I made. Excuse me. So for now, I'm just gonna try to at least update my channel with those playthroughs. And I just want to know what you guys think about me doing that, if you like it or not. Even if you don't like it, I'm still gonna be doing it anyway, because I love playing those fighting games. I just wanted to know what you guys think. So anyway, alright, that's enough about fighting games. What else was I gonna talk about? Oh yeah, the future. Okay, so I know that I'm doing 2 freaking RPGs, and I know that doing Let's Plays for RPGs, it's time consuming, and I totally see why. I know why a lot of people don't do RPGs, and even the people who do them, it takes a lot of time to complete them. Because they're doing it via record. If you're recording a Let's Play on an RPG, it kind of takes a little bit more time than you just playing it by yourself and then accomplishing it. And it usually probably takes like 2 months for somebody to play an RPG and finish it, at least to me. But for recording, I know that it takes a lot. So anyway, but I am expecting to finish Tales of Destiny Remake first, obviously, because it's the Leon side, it's such a short game. I'm expecting to finish that first, and I want to know what you guys want to see for the next LP that I'm gonna be doing after Tales of Destiny Remake. I'm still gonna be doing Tales of Grace SF, don't worry. But I'm gonna try to turn that into a side project than a main Let's Play, because it's an RPG. I'm not gonna be doing another RPG. Fuck that. I'm gonna take a break from RPGs after Tales of Destiny Remake. So I wanted to give you a sort of list of games that I have. Let me see here. Yeah, I have like a little shelf here. Alright. Alright. I want to do something that's really easy. Like it doesn't take a lot of time. Or, well, yeah, it doesn't take a lot of time. It's not like like it's gonna take me months to complete it or something. Something that's fun, something that's different, not an RPG. So let's see the type of games that I have. Oh yeah, by the way, I should tell you what consoles I have. I have right now I have a Sega Saturn, PS2, Nintendo 64, PS3, a Wii, and a Dreamcast. So for the 64 one, I only have Mario Party 1 and 3. I'm actually want to do that. I want to do Mario Party 1 and 3. I don't know about you guys. I love these games, and I know there's another Let's Player who's done like playthroughs for these. I think his name is Slim Kirby. That's my own. He's actually my inspiration to play Mario Party again, because I remember playing those games when I was a kid, and it was so much fun. That's why I got the Nintendo 64, because watching of his playthroughs on Mario Party, and it was just so awesome. I love it. So I want to do my own LP on these games. So yeah, I have Mario Party 1 and 3. And that's it. I need to get more games on the Nintendo 64. But I actually have more Nintendo 64 games on the Wii Virtual Console, so I'll tell you that. So then for the PS2, I have a bunch of games for the PS2 actually. Let's see, I have Final Fantasy 12. I said I'm not gonna do that. Dragon Quest 8. No. Tales of Destiny 2, the Japanese one, the actual sequel to it. No. Tales of Symphonia PS2, Tales of Rebirth, holy shit, Tales of Legendia, Tales of the Abyss, Tales of Destiny Remake, Persona 3, FES, and Persona 4. Wow, I never realized I actually have a lot of RPGs. I have Street Fighter Anniversary Collection. I don't want to do fighting games. That's like a little filler thing. Street Fighter Alpha Anthology. Ooh, here we go. I have Silent Hill 4, The Room. I could do horror games actually, but the thing is, with horror games, I played through them a lot of the horror games that I have, like Silent Hill. I actually have Silent Hill. But the thing is, you guys know Psychedelic Snake, right? He's an awesome YouTuber and walkthrougher, and he's done a lot of these horror games on his channel, and he was basically the inspiration for me to play these horror games, because otherwise back then I wasn't even interested in them. I was like, yeah, it's scary and it doesn't look fun to play. But watching him play it made it so much fun to get these games and play it. But the thing is, he's done a bunch of horror games, and even if I do them, like Silent Hill, he did Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, and 4. But I don't know, I don't want to be... I'm afraid of, copying his style, or I'm not going to pretend I'm screaming or anything like that, because he did those games first time. I already played through those games, so I'm not going to be, like, pretending I'm, like, getting scared or anything. I might get scared on some parts, like, if I forgot something, but I don't know. I could do horror games, like, if you guys are into that, and I'm into that too, but I don't know. I'm kind of afraid. I don't want to be, like, copying any other anybody's style, so to say. So who knows? But I'll do them if you guys want to. Like, I have Silent Hill 4, The Room, Fatal Frame 1, 2, and 3. I have Silent Hill 1. No, I have Silent Hill 2 and 3, and Silent Hill 0. Yeah, Silent Hill Origins. I have that. And that's it for my PlayStation 2. For my PS1, I actually have Star Ocean, the second story. Ooh, that's a good RPG. I think if I do get back to RPGs after Tales of Destiny Remake, I think I want to do that next. And I have Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy Anthology, Final Fantasy Chronicles, Final Fantasy 9, and 8. Yeah, you can tell I'm an RPG person. I didn't realize I had so many. I thought I had a lot of other type of games. For the GameCube, I have Mario Party 4, 5, 6, Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door, Resident Evil 2, 3, and Tales of Symphonia. And for the Wii, I have Super Mario Galaxy, Super Paper Mario, Resident Evil The Dark Side Chronicles. Ooh, that's actually nice. Resident Evil 0. I actually want to do that, because I don't think Psychedelic Snake did that. Oh crap, hold on. Phone, let me, yeah. That scared me. I have Resident Evil 0. Yeah, he didn't. I don't think Snake did that, so I can probably do that and be or not worry that I'm not gonna be original or anything. So yeah, I can do that, and I played through it. It's really interesting. I have Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition, Super Smash Brothers Brawl. I already that's gonna be part for my fighting games. I have the original Resident Evil for the Wii, the remake, and Mario Party 8. Oh wow, my screen went black. There we go. Okay. And lastly, for the PS3, mostly they're just RPGs. I have Tales of Vesperia, the PS3 version, Tales of Graces F. I already told you. I have both the Japanese version and the US version. I have Tales of Xillia. Like I said, I'm gonna do an LP of that, like someday. I have Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. That's also gonna be part of my fighting games playthroughs, and Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and Final Fantasy 13. That's all I have. And for the virtual consoles, for the PS1, on the PS3, I have Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, I have Scott Pilgrim. I definitely want to do an LP on that. That's such a fun game. I have Scott Pilgrim. I have Spyro 1 and 2. That's also another game I'm interested in LP with next. Spyro, I love Spyro. I think I also have Parasite Eve, if I remember. I also have the original Resident Evil 1, the director's cut, the PS1 version, and I actually want to do that one too. I don't think Snake did that. Yeah, he didn't do the original actual PS1 version, so I want to do that. I want to try to do horror games that Psychedelic Snake has not done, because I want to try to be as original as possible, or let's see. Resident Evil 1. What else? I have Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's also going to be part of my fighting game playthroughs. I'm trying to think because I don't have my PS3 out with me. I think that's. Oh, I have Crash Team Racing. Yeah, I used to be such a fan of racing games when I was a kid. Yeah, I have Crash Team Racing. What else? Think. Let's see. What else do I have? I think that's all, actually. Oh, I have the original. I have Silent Hill 1. And I think that's it. I haven't downloaded anything else. Yeah, I think those are all the games I have for the PlayStation Virtual Console, I guess. And for the Wii Virtual Console, I have a bunch of games actually for that. I have Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and Zelda, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I don't know if I want to do Legend of Zelda games for LPs. They're fun. I mean, especially the Link to the Past. That was such a fun game. But I don't know, especially Zelda 2. I was such a new. Like the reason I got those Zelda games is because I never played Zelda in my life. I was never into the craze of Ocarina of Time. I remember playing it when I was a kid, but that was in a friend's house, or I saw somebody else play it. And but so like I got myself thinking, it's such. I've seen a lot of people praise the franchise, and I was like saying, I want to know I want to experience this franchise. So basically, what I did is I'm having like a little marathon, and this is for myself actually. I'm having like a little marathon of playing all the main Zelda games from when they were released, not chronological order or anything like that, but like I played my first Zelda game that I played and finished was the original Legend of Zelda, and then I went to Zelda 2, which was hard. It was so hard. Oh, but I actually did it. I actually beat Zelda 2. Fuck that, huh? And Link to the Past. And right now I'm up to the Game Boy Zelda games, but sadly I'm using an emulator for that. Right now I'm currently playing Link's Awakening, but yeah, I don't know if I want to do an LP on either of those 3 Zelda games that I have for the Virtual Console. I also have Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time and oh no, I don't have Majora's Mask. Thank God I don't have that. But I'm gonna have to eventually play it. I'm so scared about that game because I read that fucked up story about some haunted cartridge, and there's this guy named Ben, and you shouldn't have done that, Link. And I didn't like that story when I read it. And I saw the videos on YouTube too. Oh, it was so fucked up. For one Zelda game that I was curious to play because I never actually seen gameplay of it when I was a kid, or I wasn't really familiar with it, I'm afraid to get that game now, and I'm gonna have to eventually get it because I'm doing that marathon, like I said. But yeah, that's for the 64 on Virtual Console. No, I also have Mario Party 2 for the Virtual Console too. I want to do the Mario Party games, to be honest. What else do I have? I have Super Mario World, Super Mario Bros. 3. I can do a Mario game. I also have Super Mario 64. And I have Yoshi's Story, which, kind of think of it, it's not, I don't know, I don't like that game. I don't know why I got it. I have Mario Kart 64. I have the original Super Smash Brothers for the Virtual Console. And I have Wild Guns. Oh, I love that game. I don't think I want to do it right now, but I'll eventually do it. I love that game, Wild Guns. If you haven't heard about it, it's like an arcade on-rails shooter for the SNES, and it's such a cool game. I love that. It's not on rails. It's basically you just stay in this one screen and you control the character, and you also control your aim, and you just shoot you just shoot baddies and robots and shit. And it's such a cool game. I love that game. It's hard, but it's so fun. I can't wait to do an LP on that. And I think that's about it. I'm gonna be listing all the games that I just mentioned on the video description, so that way you guys can see what I have. And basically, the whole point of this is I want to get your guys' opinions on what game should I be doing next after Tales of Destiny Remake. I'm not expecting a lot of people put their inputs on it because I don't have a big audience like most people do. But I'm really interested to see what you guys want to see for this channel next. Besides the fighting games, that one is just going to be a personal thing of mine, and I'm just going to be uploading them whenever I want to. But for those type of games that I have, I just want to know what you guys want to do, or want to see me play. So yeah, holy cow, I've been over 27 minutes already. So okay, so I think that's all I want to talk about. This has been a long update video. I'm also gonna help you guys out because I've talked a lot of shit in this video. I'm gonna put like little on the video description, little time slots for what stuff I'm talking about, so that way you guys can skip to the interesting parts or stuff that you guys want me to hear. You wanted me to hear to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna go through 30 minutes, but that's it. That's all I'm gonna be talking about what I want to do for this channel. And I'm sorry if I've been stuttering a lot. It's just that it's so cold in here. I have my AC on, but I have to have it on because my computer is crap. It overheats so quickly, and if I don't have the AC constantly on, it would just like shut down automatically. And I don't want that to happen. So yeah. I'm going to be listing all the listed games that I have on the video description, as well as the time slots for stuff that I was talking about throughout this video. And well, I am really glad that you guys have enjoyed what I've presented so far on my channel. It is really enjoyable for me to be doing this, even though I'm doing that really crappily. But I'm really enjoying that. I'm getting a lot of people saying that they like this, and I'm glad. I'm going to be continuing doing this in the future, and I really appreciate you guys subscribing and commenting and just watching it in general. I really appreciate that, and I hope you guys I hope you guys will be able to enjoy my future stuff too. So anyway, that's it. That's all for what I wanted to talk about for the update video. So that oh my gosh, what can I say for closure? Well, anyway, that's it. I hope you guys have a good day, and if you can, if you want to, I want to get your opinions on what I should be doing next for After Tales of Destiny Remake, and your opinions on me playing these fighting games in general. And I want, and if you can, I want you to leave these on the comment section. Instead of private messaging me, I just leave them in the comment section, actually. And not on the channels, because the channel comments, they fucked it up with if you already know, with the whole YouTube layout thing. It just makes it so inconvenient to access channel comments. So just leave all your opinions about what I'm going to be doing next on the channel not on the channel comments, on the video comments. So anyway, I hope you guys see you soon, and hopefully I upload more videos soon too, and I get the HD PVR and Marvel vs. Capcom 1. I can't wait to do a video on that. So anyway, guys, until then, bye.